What could councils be doing to address the housing crisis? How can they be working differently?
Mindset changes from council to council even. Some councils have a certain perspective on something that a different council have a different perspective on. In a lot of cases, we feel that councils automatically start at a no, and then you've got to talk them over to a yes. And if you can change that mindset and say, well, actually, you know what? Think of the positives. And even if you look at this at a small scale, near my house, they want to build 600 more houses. And the local residents are up in arms. But when you actually ask them, why are you up in arms? Well, what is your problem with this? Is it more money in the area? Is it more people in the area? Is it more kids in the school, so there's more money going into the school? Is it the new school being built? Is it the extra buses being laid on for the extra people? Is it the more shops being built? Is there more attraction to the area for the economy? Actually, is that your problem? And this is something that it's a bit of a mindset as culturally. I don't know if it's just a British thing or an international thing, but it's sort of we automatically go to a no. And this is in quite a few cases over the years, we've had people come to us and say, we want you to write a letter to the planners on our behalf saying why we don't want this to go ahead. And I ask the question, well, why don't you want it to go ahead? They say, oh, well, they're building that house there. And I go, yeah, but what's the problem? Oh, well, you know, it's just, you know, we like that view. I go, well, okay, it's a sort of a problem, but you don't really have a right to a view. But, you know, what really is, and 9 times out of 10, there isn't actually a problem. It's just people don't like change. They don't like difference. They just seem to go straight to a no position straight away. So I think in a lot of cases, councils should get more involved in partnering with developers, in partnering with actually saying, you know what, we are going to look at development as being an important part of the economy for this area.
Yeah, and this is a shame that they're not doing this, because as we know in the private sector, those skills exist, that finance exists, those, you know, the people are there, everything's there to solve the problem. As you say, it's a culture of change, it's a mindset switch, and allowing us to work in a different way and say, yeah, actually, we could solve this problem if we formed a great relationship with a number of developers across our region.
And there seems to be, and this is perhaps a very, very old in-ground ideology, that developers want to screw people, or they want to provide the most profitable thing. In all my career, I have never come across a developer who isn't vain. And that's what it is, it's vanity. They want to develop the best thing. Yeah. They want it to look the best. They want it to be the nicest space. They take a certain amount of ego from it. Yeah. So
pride in their work.
Pride in their work.
Yeah.
So I've never come across somebody who's, you know, screw them, get
us them off.
Yeah, I've never come across something like that. Now don't get me wrong, it's got to make money, it's got to be profitable. You know, we're all in business to make money. Of course,
but no architect wants to design a shoddy looking property that's boxed in, and absolutely.
And no builder wants to. And here's the thing: at the end of the day, if you deliver a product that they can't sell because it's crammed in and it doesn't deliver a lifestyle that your market wants, you're going to be stuck with an asset that you can't release. So you're not making any money. Yeah. You know, so, you know, people are quite savvy when it comes to that. You know, they want something which is nice. So you just can't stick up anything you want anyway. So but yeah, I think it's almost a mindset change, and maybe it's a generational thing when a lot of the sort of the 25-year civil servants leave, public servants leave, and the younger generation come in and they start having sort of their ideas, and perhaps that's what will change it.
Yeah, I agree.